Roughly 90% of the state may be open for business, but the restrictions are too prohibitive for some industries to operate at all. Jen Picciano talked to a special events business in a very tough situation.
Think about the kind of businesses that are involved in special events. We're talking about caterers, DJs, equipment rental, the events that are their bread and butter, weddings, special events like nonprofit fundraisers, proms. None of those are happening like normal, if at all. So these businesses cannot operate like normal, if at all. Lanique Specialty Linens, they rent out their linens for party rooms, banquet halls, major events. They immediately had to pivot, and they actually started selling masks made from their bolts of fabric and retired tablecloths. They're also offering their equipment for laundering services, as you know, everybody has to sterilize and clean more frequently lately. But that's really just a drop in the bucket, the owner says.
So in 24 hours, we lost every order in March, every order in April, and obviously May. And so we thought, oh, June's going to be good. Well, we might open up with some events, but they're 10-person events. That doesn't sustain us. So I think everyone that's part of our industry that's open, we might have 10% of our business, not even.
We have events that are within the social distancing guidelines that are happening, and safety precautions like every other company needs to have. So, but it's certainly not anywhere close to being more than 5% of what it should be.
Rock the House is a well-known event planning and production business that employs DJs, bands. They set up lighting and staging. Their in-person events are non-existent right now. They've had to reinvent themselves to generate revenue, and rapidly. So virtual graduations en masse, they didn't exist, say 3-4 weeks ago. Now they're generating customers all over the country. And they've brought back their whole staff to work on their virtual agenda sets and their virtual toolkits for weddings and corporate and nonprofit events as well. Unfortunately, the price tag is more like $15 per person for these virtual graduations, which of course is nothing compared to the revenue generated by their in-person events. Jen Picciano, 19 News.